Hello, everyone, and welcome to the opening round of the 2020 PIAA AAA State Basketball Championships. We are live today from the Magic Dome in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. We are going to be live on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. Jim, we're back at it again. It seems like 12 hours we just left each other.
Wasn't that long ago, was it, Paul?
No, we got a great game on.
Great run last night by the Newman Knights. Now we get the Loyalsock Lancers here today.
Absolutely. It was great to see. I was just going to say it was great to see the home teams winning last night. Some local action. All three teams advanced. Montoursville, the Loyalsock girls, and Newman today. The Loyalsock boys look to do the same and punch
You know what that is, Paul? That's job security. We got work here coming up next week.
Absolutely. They look to punch their ticket to the next round as the Crusaders from Notre Dame Green Pond come up the line to take on the Lancers from Loyalsock. The road to Hershey begins for one of these two teams this afternoon.
Couldn't be a better location. The mecca of local high school basketball, the Williamsport Magic Dome. So much history, so much tradition. A great place for Loyalsock to open hopefully a state tournament run.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about the Notre Dame Green Pond Crusaders. They come in with a record of 15-11. They are coached by Patrick Boyle. They lost in the District 11 final to a very, very tough Panther Valley team, 59-53. Here's some stats about Notre Dame Green Pond. They won District 11 9 of the last 11 years, Jim.
They've had a tremendous run in basketball. They've competed against Loyalsock in baseball and the statewide level in basketball, and it's becoming sort of a rivalry when the teams get out into states. The girls played last night. Loyalsock's girls got a W over the school last. I mean, Notre Dame Green Pond, when I think of them, I think a class program, I think quality athletes, and I think they do it the right way.
Absolutely great program. Let's talk about a loss that Notre Dame Green Pond, the boys team today, is going to have to endure. Second leading scorer, the senior Jared Jacobs, is ineligible because of a transfer rule in the PIAA, just like Rivers Parish.
Just like River Parish for Loyalsock. We're seeing more and more of that where kids start the school year within a school district, participate in something. Therefore, when they transfer, they're eligible to play in the regular season, but not eligible to play in district playoffs or states. I don't know about that rule. I mean, I can understand why the PIAA has it, but it definitely creates a hole for a team that's missing one of their top players.
Well, that's 14 points a game they have to replace.
Right. And that's, I mean, next man up. Next man up, Paul.
Coach Clark talked about that last night, but one who is the next man up, sophomore Brendan Boyle, 21 points a game in the district semifinal against New Hope. He scored 38 points. He's topped the 30-point mark 3 times this season.
Tremendous ball player. Obviously, his dad's the head coach, so he's the coach of his son. Can flat out fill it up. Now, here's the bad thing. He injured his hand against Panther Valley, and he's questionable. Now, I know the family. They're a good basketball family. He'll play today.
Of course.
The question is how effective can he be with an injured hand?
Well, he did have some problems in that game against Panther Valley. He only had, I say only 17, but he's averaging much more than that, and that was a factor. They got down big in that game. They had a furious comeback. They got to within 1, and then Panther Valley ran off the next 8 points in a row.
And again, like you say, he's a sophomore. It's going to be fun to watch him develop and watch him play and see how he comes on. And like I said, these two teams' paths seem to cross. This might not be his time to shine against Loyalsock, but I think we'll see him in the future.
Well, let's talk about number 10. Logan Rickard comes in averaging 8 points a game. He's steady. He's consistent. He's a go-to man for the Crusaders.
Well, and solid. Fundamentally sound, solid basketball player, does his job is the best way to sum him up. And unfortunately, and I hate to keep using it, I understand there's a little flu bug going on. I don't know how he is health-wise. We'll put a question mark. But these guys are going to show up and play today. I got a feeling.
Absolutely. We keep saying next man up. Joe Galley will fill that role. 6 points a game. Casey Campbell, number 24, comes in averaging 7.3 points a game. It's the next man up scenario. And this Green Pond team is staggered very well. They're very well balanced from top to bottom.
Absolutely, and again, well coached, well disciplined. They're not going to take themselves out of the game. So the question is for the long haul. You got players injured, you got players sick, you got player out because of transfer rule. The first quarter you can survive. The question is over the long period, the Loyalsock defense and energy and excitement. How will that take take its toll on Notre Dame Green Pond.
Yeah, and Green Pond comes in averaging 65 points a game. That is one of the highest averages that Loyalsock has played all year. Usually they're playing teams that are in the high 40s, low 50s. So this team can score.
Well, we've seen it. We saw it last night with Conestoga Christian. We see it, as you and I have been doing. The offensive skill sets of these players today have become more about the three-point line and more about scoring and driving to the basket. We talk about the mid-range jumper. But one thing, when we watch these young fellas shoot today, they all flat out can shoot. I mean, there's no weak links usually, especially at the state tournament level.
Well, we had a guy the other night, I meant to tell you this on the live stream, and we'll do it on live TV now. He said every time Jim Webb says bang, he's doing a shot. And he won't be sitting on the bar stool very long for most of these games.
Well, that's good to hear, I think. So,
no, it's a compliment. Usually we get the juggling clowns or
and,
something like that.
And I got to be careful about PAAA rules, but anytime I can get somebody to drink a shot in my honor, that's a fantastic.
And he was over 21. I know the gentleman. So we're all within rules. Hey, let's talk a little bit about Loyalsock.
Oh, it's been a fun season covering the Lancers, hasn't it, Paul?
26 up, only one defeat to Danville. A 23-0 perfect regular season. CI has this team hitting on all cylinders. They've qualified for states 11 of the last 12 years. Big win over Central Columbia, 68-64, to win the district for the second year in a row.
Well, it starts with Coach Insinger, Lansing Lightning, the program. I mean, over 1,000 wins as a head coach. He's got Randy Glunk, the school's all-time leading scorer, back as an assistant. He's got Jeff Everett as his right-hand man and assistant. They've really done a good job developing this team.
And they got Petey, too.
And they got Petey McDonald. We can't leave Petey out. Shout out to Petey. And Petey's been around as long as anybody.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about their bread and butter. Number 2, you call him the assassin, Aiden Gare, 1,000-point scorer, 22 points a game, Jim. 69 three-pointers for the year. Again,
and we walk in the Magic Dome doors, and he's in range. I mean, he can just flat out shoot it, fill it up. He's a linebacker on the football team. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. You know what I like. I like when he gets the ball down in the paint and post up.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I wanted to say before we go any farther, it was nice to see all the Loyalsock teammates supporting Newman last night.
It was. It was a fantastic.
The camaraderie.
If you didn't watch the game, the Loyalsock kids made the ride down. They supported the Newman Knights. The Newman Knights got a win. After the game, they were all talking, high-fiving, and I'm sure we'll see the Newman Knights here today.
And most of the team was there, Jim, if not all the team.
I think they were all there. Maybe we shouldn't tell CI that.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Idris Ali, someone who's got better and better as the year progressed. 12.4 points a game, slashes and dashes all over the court. He's been distributing the ball left and right, and I said this from the beginning of the year, from that ankle injury. Once that healed, he got over the flu. Idris has been money.
Absolutely, and we've watched that young man develop, and the confidence, I would comment to you, you could see it growing every night. And it's to the point now where he's capable of taking a ball game over and dropping a 30 spot.
Oh, absolutely. We talk about the brothers all the time, the Hill brothers, the brothers Ali.
I've never seen anything like this. Everywhere we go, there's brothers. Are you my brother?
Of course.
Brother from another mother?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I was looking at the game, the Newman game for Tuesday. The team that they're playing, I believe, has 2 or 3 sets of brothers.
That is fantastic.
On the team coming up.
I wish I was younger and could have more kids so I could have a couple of sets of brothers.
I'm good with the 2 I got.
All right.
Let's talk about Siraj Ali, the sophomore, 9.5 points a game. He's becoming a rebounding machine. How about 214 on the season?
Absolutely. And the other half of the brothers Ali, I mean, one thing for sure about Siraj, he's going to give you everything he has in his tank. He's got that big athletic body. He's still young, a sophomore. I mean, he could be a Division I player by the time this all finishes up.
Yeah, and you talked, Jim, about next man up mentality. How about Eli Gare? Making the most of the opportunity. Rivers Parish cannot play past the regular season. Eli is next man up.
Other half of the brothers Gare.
The brothers Gare.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you have Aiden as your older brother, you're going to be a hard-nosed, tough kid, and that's what he's made Eli into. Eli is a tremendous athlete. He has no fear because of being probably bullied a little bit by Aiden, and I love the way he plays and gets up and down the court.
I like Eli. He's going to be really something for the future for this team. And it's funny, we were interviewing him around Christmas time, and we brought Eli Gare up, and we were off camera before we were on the air. Aiden says to him, "Don't say anything stupid." That's exactly what he told him, and Eli said, "Shut up, them," and we went on with our interview, and it was really good. But it's great to see him getting a role now.
It absolutely is. Tremendous young man. Getting his shot now, best time of year. I look for him to have a big day. Keep an eye on him today. I look for him to have a big day.
He's definitely a key to the game, and we talk about senior leadership on this team. He's always last on our list, only because where he is on with alphabetical order, with Watkins on the list there. But Reese Watkins, raw talent, Jim. Well, you're not going to meet a nicer kid.
I talk about it, and I just can't tip my hat to him enough. Comes out for football his senior year, and he's lights out. I mean, the play he made at Danville was tremendous to win the ball game at the end of the reception. Has an all-state caliber football season, hasn't played since an 8th grade year. Comes out in this basketball court, and you could just see his confidence. Mm-hmm. And you and I would talk. The better he gets, he's raw, he's an athlete. The better he gets, the better the Lancers will get. And that's pretty much true. As he's improved his basketball skill set, as he's made foul shots, he's become a scorer. Hell, he's hitting three-pointers now.
Absolutely. And
he has made Loyalsock a 26-1 team.
Absolutely. We talk about little things that do not show up on the stat sheet. Reese Watkins does those little things. As you say,
absolutely.
I said it in your absence the other night, yeoman's work on the boards.
Geez, I forgot that one. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, we're going to wrap it up from here. We got CI coming up for an interview here. It's the Lancers taking on the Crusaders this afternoon. WebWeekly.com, Hoopers Only TV. It's a matinee. We'll be right back.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
I'm back here at the Magic Dome with Loyalsock head coach Ron C.I. Insinger. Great to see you, C.I.
Great to have you back, Jimmy.
Congratulations on another district title.
Thank you.
And here we are, Saturday matinee basketball at the Magic Dome, the state tournament. I was excited all night.
I was too, and the sun came out this morning, so
beautiful.
You know, it's one of those days where I guess you'd have to label it an A game. I hope it's an A game.
I hope so too. And quality opponent today, Notre Dame Green Pond. We've got to know them over the years, not only in basketball, but on the baseball diamond. It seems like the two schools are crossing last night. The girls got a win over them. Tell me a little bit about what you know about Notre Dame Green Pond.
Well, they're well coached, first of all. And, you know,
Coach Boyle does a real nice job.
He does a terrific job, and he's got a great son. I think he's a sophomore.
Can flat out fill it up.
Yep, he's a prolific scorer. He, and he has the green light from anywhere. So, obviously, he's going to be tough to guard. But, we're going to have to keep fresh legs on him because he's the real deal.
And I talked to Coach Clark last night about defense and how much Newman's defense has improved. We've seen the same thing with your bunch over the year. The Loyalsock, the man-to-man defense was a little sketchy. Much better now heading down the stretch.
Oh, yeah. We took a lot of raps, and, the bottom line is that I think how can you not be ready for the big dance? How can you not play defense for today? They stepped it up when they had to. When people were saying we don't play a lick of defense, we proved them differently the next game. So
they've always said that about us a little bit in Loyalsock, haven't they?
Yeah, oh yeah. And let's face it, Jimmy, you and I both know there's no more fun than scoring.
And hey, listen, one thing I admire about the program you run, and we talk about Lancer Lightning, is the way the program and the tradition you've started of Lancer Lightning. We get up and down the court. We play our game, and we make other teams adjust to us. We don't play down to anybody.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I just alluded to that with the radio station from Green Pond that, we brought in Lancer Lightning many years ago. It's been our bread and butter. We take pride in it. We've spent a lot of time in practice executing the fast break, and it's fun. And you know what? You want to put fun back in athletics. And that's a whole new other story we can talk about.
You and I but you and I are on the same page. You got to whatever it is in life, you got to make fun. You got to have positive energy, and you got to create that excitement.
Yep.
And I think little 4 Mile Schick Elementary School and the kids we bring through there over the years and the program you've built, I mean, it's amazing when you think about the one thing that's in common. All those kids are excited to play Lancer basketball. That has to make you feel great.
Yeah, and it does make me feel great. And, you just can't put a price tag on that enthusiasm. And that comes from lots and lots of volunteers, as you well, no, you spearheaded it for many, many years, and
I would do it all over for you, see.
Well, thank you, and that's priceless.
But it wasn't just me. I think a Dutch Bagacek. I think a Jim LaPointe and the guys. But again, it was all about and back to you, the leadership of the program and an exciting. We weren't going to sit on the ball and hold it for a 40-point game, and the kids all knew that at a young age, you know.
Yeah, and again, though, you know, I'd like to take credit for all of it, but it is the men like you that spearheaded it. It's men that have filled the role as coaches and have helped teach the fundamentals, but more importantly, have fun.
Anything you want to talk about where dinner is later tonight or anything? Or should we get you down to the Lancers?
Well, I'll tell you what,
ready?
I'm getting nervous. I got the butterflies, which is a good thing.
Absolutely.
But I didn't sleep as well last night as I normally do, so that's a good thing, too. So let's go play basketball.
Let's go play some basketball. Great sitting down with you. Good luck today.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Hopefully we'll see you after the game and you're marching on, CI. There you go. Commercial break. We'll be back with some basketball.
Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantees separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6 months.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Magic Dome. Afternoon matinee basketball. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb, Loyalsock, and Notre Dame Green Pond. Jim, great to have you here.
Great to be here, Paul. A lot of excitement in the gymnasium, good crowd. Introducing Notre Dame Green Pond right now.
Andrew Darno coming out. And Casey Campbell introduced, rounding out the starting five. Zach Rogers, a freshman, getting the start today for the Notre Dame Green Pond Crusaders. Jim, we said someone's going to have to step up, and Zach's inserted into the starting lineup.
Half of the brothers Ali. There's Idris. Reese Watkins looking to continue his big senior year. There's young Mr. Gare, half of the brothers Gare. Eli. Older brother Aiden, the assassin.
And Siraj.
And cool as the other side of the pillow, Siraj.
All right, we're almost set for tip-off. We're going to break for the anthem. We'll be back with the opening tip-off here from the Magic Dome.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll always experience great customer service during and long after the sale. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantees separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome, set to get underway. Good crowd filling in here, Jim, for an afternoon game. Both teams have a nice crowd on hand.
I love Saturday afternoon matinee basketball. Like I always tell you, it takes me back to the Palestra days and going down and watching college ball games. And obviously today, March Madness, PIAA 3A level gets started, and a lot of excitement in the gym.
Casey Campbell's going to jump with Siraj Ali. Notre Dame Green Pond, they look just like the Notre Dame Irish with those uniforms there, the blue and gold.
The old blues that Digger Phelps would like to wear.
And there's a trip controlled by Loyalsock over to Idris. Over to Reese Watkins on that left wing. Cerise has the top of the key. Back to Idris. Idris drives, changes directions, floats in the air, and puts it in.
Great shot by Idris. Great drive, hung in the air, and got it to go. Good start for the Lancers.
Boyle with the ball. Over to Campbell across the timeline. Right-handed dribble, swings it in the corner to Galley. Galley back top of the key. Zach Rogers getting the start today. Swings it back over to Boyle.
Good pick and rolls here by Notre Dame Green Pond against the man.
Kicks
Wide
it
open
back
three.
to Rogers. Long
Bang.
three from the corner. Count it. The freshman hits from the corner.
There's some points they weren't expecting right there. He's only averaging 2 a game. He got a three-pointer to start it.
Swings it to the corner. Eli lets it fly. Around the rim. Shooter's bounce goes in.
And Eli, I'm looking for him to have a big day. Good ball movement by the Lancers. Knocks the 3 down.
He was the key in the open, Jim. You said expect a big game from Eli today.
Lancers extended all the way out to half court. Man defense.
Casey Campbell with the ball behind his back, now between his legs. Pushes off Adrees.
Wow.
Floater in the lane. Tips it right. Adrees blocks them out. Did everything right. And
They're going to get an offensive foul. He got away with the first bump. Unfortunately, didn't get away with the second. Goodbye, Adrees hanging in there and weathering the storm.
Adrees did everything right, boxed him out, and he just flicked it over his head. Now a full court press here by Notre Dame. By the Crusaders. Watkins back to Gare. Gare's going to bring it up. Important for Aiden to get off to a good start here tonight. Kicks it to the corner to Eli. Back to Adrees. Lancers look to reset. 6:31 just underway. 5-3 Loyalsock leads. As Siraj on the left, swings it cross court to Eli. Drives the lane. Nice
pass.
Dish down low to Watkins, all alone on the block.
Great drive, great dish, great finish.
And the vision that Eli Gare has been showing on the court is tremendous. Over to Rogers, cross the timeline. Swings it over to Boyle. Boyle thought about the 3, has a cutter. That's Campbell. Throws it back in the corner to Darnall. Darnall, nice shot.
Looked nice stepping into that. Good form, knocks it down. Again, the offensive skill level of players today, they all have great form and can definitely fill it up. Siraj in the paint, drives hard and
uses
lays
all
it in.
of that 6'4", 4-inch body. 9-5. Not sure if Notre Dame's going to want to get in a track meet here with Loyalsock. Here goes Rogers, drives, nice, switches hands up and in off the iron. Nobody stepped up on that one, Jim.
No, they got to play a little better help defense.
Here comes Adrees, across the timeline, mid-range jumper by Ali, no good, rebounded by Campbell. Here come the Crusaders. Boyle, they got a double dribble there. It's going to be a turnover. 5:18 to go in the first quarter, 9-7 Loyalsock leads.
Both teams feeling each other out here. You can tell, like we talked about, obviously Notre Dame Green Pond down a couple. Oh boy, there was a foul. Down a couple players. Important for them to get their feet under them here, and they're off to a fairly good start.
Ball went off Casey Campbell's hands.
Aiden Garrow triggered the inbounds.
He'll stay here with Loyalsock. Back out to Eli. Eli, long 3. Short off the iron, and a rebound by Darnall.
Good box out there by number 44 for Notre Dame Green Pond.
That's Rogers. Here comes Boyle in the lane, out of control, and draws the foul. He's slow getting up there. He has his arm in one of those compression bands there, and he's holding it. Foul's on Reese.
It'll be obviously Reese's first foul.
Boyle at the line, shooting 76% for the year. First one up, first one good.
20.8 a game, coach of the Sun, just a quality ball player, playing with an injured, looks like elbow or hand there.
Yeah, we talked about it. He was injured in that game, but long one. That one tipped around, ball batted around, comes down to Adrees. Lancers looking to run, 3-on-2. Reese up.
Wow.
Counted there. He's
There's
so
Lancer
quick.
Lightning. Adrees up to Reese and a quick finish.
Over to Boyle. Boyle back to Campbell. Campbell brings it across the timeline, swings it over to Galley.
Lancer straight up man-to-man.
Boyle thought about the 3. Good defense by Siraj.
Good hands.
Slapped away right into the hands of Boyle. Comes back down to Campbell. Long 3 by Galley, no good, and a rebounded by Reese Watkins.
Good job getting up by Reese. Aiden Garrow on the run out. Foul line extended all the way to the basket. Going to be a little bump and foul here. Loyalsock will bring the ball in under the basket.
11-8, 4:18 to go in the first quarter. Jim, what are you seeing so far?
Well, obviously all the players to be for Notre Dame Green Pond looked fine. I mean, we were worried about some injury and some illness. They're hanging right in there. Good start for the Lancers. Good start, good clean start to the ball game.
Yeah, very well played first quarter for the first 4 minutes. Back to Idris. Idris over to Eli. Swings it over to Reese. Over to Siraj. Oh, nice pass down low. Couldn't handle it.
A little too much air under it. Back
nice.
into Siraj.
Look at that dish down low by Eli Gare. Siraj lays it up and in.
Siraj just has the ability to find open space and to create easy baskets. Good pass back into him. Good finish.
Lancers by 5. Oh, there's a steal. Lancers got numbers if they want them. A little too hard. They got to kick it back out and reset here. Reese going to let the 3 fly.
Bang!
Count it.
Reese Watkins.
And Notre Dame wants a timeout. 16-8. Lancers up 8. 3:34 to go in the first quarter. How about a word from Dolly's Diner?
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Back here at the Magic Dome, 16-8, Jim. Little Lancer Lightning.
Lancers off to a nice little run here, open up an 8-point lead in the first quarter. Very clean played game to get off to the start here, and I'd like to see that in state tournament action. Sometimes nerves gets the best of the young folks.
And this is good. This is the cast of characters here scoring. Aiden Guerra has not taken a shot yet. And Loyalsock has 16 points. So if you're a Lancer fan, that's always good to see everyone else getting involved. Oh, nice move by Campbell. Off the window, up and in.
Nice drive to the basket, finishes with the left.
16-10, Idris across the timeline. Aiden
Gare.
sets the screen. Back over to Eli. Eli's going to pull the string. A little too hard. Ball batted around. Good rebounded by Idris, the smallest man on the court. Comes down with it, wins it up and in. Jim, that's just second effort.
We've watched that all year long with Idris. He goes and gets it. Doesn't matter if it's the offensive end, the defensive end. Great job rebounding.
18-10, 2:50 to go. Clock running first quarter. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Oh, nice move by Rogers. Gets caught underneath, kicks it over to Galley, back to Boyle, over to Campbell, lets the 3 fly. That's no good. Misses everything. Good rebound by Galley. And he took the bus.
Yep, he took the RVT there. Little travel. Lancers got to do a better job of finding the shooter and boxing out, finding the offensive players and getting a body on them.
Rickard coming into the game, also Sean Howlett. We talked a little bit about Rickard in the open, averaging 8 points a game. Very solid player here for the Crusaders. 2:27 to go. We're just almost 3 quarters through the first quarter. 18-10, Loyalsock leads.
Nice pass into the post.
Oh, nice move by Aiden. Gets his own rebound. Siraj might have got away with some steps there, but lays it up and in.
Great job by Aiden, going and getting the miss. Offensive rebounding, found Siraj. Siraj always finds that opening and finishes.
10-point lead and good defense by Reese Watkins. Kicks it out of bounds. Big Julian coming into the game. Eli getting a break.
Reese Watkins off with a quick 7 for the Lancers, and Siraj has 6. Idris with 4, and Elijah Gare with that 3-pointer to get the Lancers kickstart here.
Boyle, nice pass to Campbell, cutting off the window, up and in.
I like Campbell. He's a nice ball player.
Yeah, KC could play. 20-12. Oh, Idris just shook right by into Julian, too hot to handle. Siraj, they're going to get him for steps this time. I think he got away with the last one, and they got him this time.
I think you're right. I think the ref held that card, but he definitely took a little. Good call.
Campbell yelling for help, for someone to come help him inbound the ball.
The Lancers in a full court press.
Brandon Boyle, the sophomore, for his team leading scorer, 20.8 points a game. Oh, and he kind of blew a tire there.
He had a pit stop there, Paul.
Absolutely.
There's
Over to
big
Julian.
All right,
Julian off the window, up and in.
Idris finds Julian. Julian makes it look easy. That's a bonus points for the Lancers.
Absolutely. That's all about confidence with Julian. The more he gets going. Kicks it to the corner. Rickard, 3, no good. That was Howlett.
Siraj clears the board. Aiden on the run out.
Lancers by 10. Last minute to go in the first quarter. Julian again on the block, and that's a double dribble.
Right thought, wrong idea.
Ryan Domzlowski coming into the game.
I like the pace the Lancers are playing at. They're working on a 25-point first quarter here, and that's Lancer basketball.
Yeah, we talked about that last night in the Newman game with Conestoga putting up 25 in the first quarter. You score 25 a quarter, you're tough to beat in any sport.
Absolutely. Nice drive to the basket there.
Nice
all the way.
move by Rickard, gets it to roll up and in. Adris across the timeline, crosses over, drives. Oh, nice finger roll by Adris Ulrich. That's poetry in motion. Watkins with that patented steal. Counted and he's fouled.
4-point swing there for the Lancers. Great job by Reese Watkins getting the steal, putting it in.
We talk about that all the time, Jim, when they're inbound and Reese is lurking like the boogeyman in the middle of the night.
Absolutely.
Picture pockets, lays it in, and Reese going to the line.
Reese slithers around there. It's like on the football field. He had just a way of getting himself open. Does the same thing on the basketball court. He hides, he slithers, and the next thing you know, he gets easy baskets.
And he's been shooting much better from the line.
Definitely. I mean, that's one of those skill sets that's gotten better as the years go on.
Up to 58%, counted the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Last 30 seconds in a quarter, Lancers by 13. Boyle in a lot of trouble, kicks it back to the corner. Over to Campbell. Campbell swings it back to Domzalski. Long three, that's short by Boyle. Howlett is on the line, and it's going to be going Lancer ball. Last 21 seconds, Jim, in a quarter.
I'd love to see them hold for one here. They got a 13-point lead. They've controlled the first quarter, played one of their strongest quarters, I believe, of the year.
Robert.
Either take it a 15-point or 16-point lead or leave it right where it's at. Run it down to 6 or 7 seconds and take your last shot.
Robert Spurk into the game, if I pronounced it right, for Notre Dame.
That's better than I'd pronounce it, Paul.
Oh, Reese to the hole. No good, rebounded by Spurk. Last second, and there's your horn. We played one here from the Magic Dome. Loyalsock puts 27 up on the board, 27-14. We'll be right back. A word from the Fairfield Auto Group.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll always experience great customer service during and long after the sale. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome. Jim, what do you got here for those first quarter stats?
Well, Paul, the most amazing stat so far is Aiden Gare, 0 points in the first quarter.
Took one shot.
He's played a nice first quarter. He controlled the basketball. He passed the basketball. The Lancers are up 13 without Aiden putting the ball in the basket. Great start by Reese Watkins. He had 10 in the opening frame. Julian chipped in with 2. Adris 6. Elijah Gare had the three-pointer, and Siraj Ali had 6.
Good distribution for the Lancers. That's Boyle with the ball. Went to go back door, and we got a kick. It'll stay here with the Crusaders.
The Lancers look to have a little energy in their step here. Look for them to try to step on the throat right now.
Yeah, they look very well rested.
Notre Dame Green Pond, this is a key time in the game to weather these first couple minutes.
Well, there's a pick there.
There's a steal by Aiden Gare. Up to Reese. Reese on the run out all the way to the back. Oh,
good defense by Howlett.
Good job by Howlett getting back.
Yeah, he could have let him lay it up and in, but he played tough defense. Good defense by
now,
Sean.
those little plays like that get lost in the game. That saved 2 points. That's a 2-point save there.
Galley and Rogers coming back into the game for Notre Dame.
Lancers are extending up into the press.
Rickard taking his seat. Over to Boyle. Boyle across the timeline. Boyle really has not had a chance to get going here. And nice pass. That's Campbell. No, excuse me, that was Rogers, the freshman.
Rogers
lays it up
got
and
loose
in.
there. Boyle found him. Very nice play.
Good vision by Boyle, seeing the whole court. Saw the double team and had a streaking Rogers to the hole. Over to Reese. Oh, there's that quick baseline move.
Ooh.
And a block, but did they call a foul? And they did. Ryan Domzalski with the block.
You said it, Paul. It looked like a block to me.
Yeah, that was a good block.
Reese doing a nice job improving his foul shooting every ball game. Get a chance to extend the Lancers' lead here.
He will shoot 2. First one on his way, nothing but net is good.
Do you know what I saw there, Paul? I saw a very confident foul shooter. We did not see that earlier in the year out of Reese.
There was not much arc on his shots. It was more of a line drive. Now he has the nice rotation, nice arc. Perfect.
Don't get any better than that.
No way.
Lancers back in that press. Idris on the ball.
Boyle with the ball across the timeline.
Boyle's a good ball player. You can just see with his handle.
Pulls
Long
up
three on the way.
That's a little hard.
There's Siraj digging it out.
Over to
Reese
Aiden.
Watkins.
Watkins looking for Aiden. Eli swings it over to Aiden. Aiden steps back, pulls the 3 around the rim. No good. Ball batted around. Aiden at the doorstep. Pump fake.
Crowd wanting to foul there. I don't know. I missed it.
And Domzalski comes down with the rebound.
Lancers doing a good job on the offensive board. That is a travel.
Tell you what, the officials really letting them play today.
I like them to let them play.
A couple of ticky-tack
Especially,
fouls.
There's nothing. Let the kids decide the ball game. Let them go out and play and swallow the whistle and call the definite fouls.
I agree.
13-point Lancer lead here. 6:27 goes. Second quarter. Idris on the handle. Left side wing extended to the foul line. Over to Eli. Eli drives strong.
Nice
Right-handed
move,
in.
up and in. And another timeout.
Eli Gare looks really good right now. He's playing with confidence. He's playing with quickness.
We got a full timeout. We're going to take a full one also. Now a word from Rennie Rodemerl Insurance.
Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantee separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodemerl, Allstate Insurance.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, welcome back here. 31-16, Loyalsock by 15.
Well, the Lancers' effort has been sponsored by Tide Laundry Detergent so far because it's been about as clean as a start as you can have in a state tournament basketball game.
Jim, you are the best with those plugs. We had a Sherman-Williams quarter, now a Tide.
We have a Tide quarter now. Tide quarter plus. I love the smell of Tide. There's Idris on the run out. All the way to the basket. Right hand up and in. Great job by Idris. Steal all the way to the hoop.
Lancers hitting on all cylinders today.
Well, he's got some quicks, Paul. I love when he gets the ball and accelerates.
Dane Armstrong looking to check in. For the Lancers, Boyle, 3 on the way. That's short.
You can see there's just something wrong with his release, whether it be a hand or an elbow. Good
Nice
follow there.
Howlett buries the mid-range jumper.
And they needed that. 15-point Lancer lead. 5:19 to go, second quarter. Idris on the run.
Quickness of Loyalsock is very evident here the first
Speed
half.
kills, Paul.
Absolutely. We saw it last night, and you could see it here again today. Aiden's going to pull that long 3. Shooter's roll does not go in. Ball batted around. Will stay here with Loyalsock.
Aiden trying to get off on a little roll here. Had a long three-pointer. We've seen him knock that down all year long. Just a little bit short. Again, Aiden hasn't scored a basket. The Lancers are up 15. If you're CI over there, you got to be overjoyed.
And Aiden will inbound under their own basket here.
Look for Aiden to get it back for a little layup here.
Over to Reese, swings it to Idris. Idris pulls the long 3.
Bang! Idris
I'll
Ali
tell you
three-pointer.
what, he's hot today.
Hey, what you're saying, hot as what?
Hotter than pepperoni on the 4th of July.
There you go. Pepperoni pizza sound good about now, too.
Pizza sounds good anytime, Jim. Over to Boyle. Boyle to Howlett, fadeaway three, off the back iron. Ball batted around like a pinball there.
There's a Dries battling.
And
Little
right
guy
into
on
the
floor.
scorer's table.
Boyle on the, oh.
Both players help each other up.
Good show of sportsmanship there. They got tangled up. Reese on the run out, Euro step.
And they got the block right there. That was like a hockey boarding call there into the scorer's table.
We heard it, didn't we, Paul, all the way over here?
We heard the thug.
Meanwhile, Idris broke out, got a little bump in a arm, and he'll shoot two. I'm sorry, Reese Watkins.
Reset the line. He's perfect today from the line. 3 for 3, correct? Yep.
Yes, sir.
And up and in, make it 4 for 4.
You jinxing him, Paul.
Sean Jensen coming into the game.
Good to see Sean into the game. Eli Gare getting a little blow.
Loyalsock looking good here this afternoon. I think last time we did an afternoon game with Loyalsock, they scored 100 points against Newman.
Hey, maybe the tide has turned. Used to be a time when Loyalsock didn't want to play Saturday early.
That's Boyle across the timeline, pass down low on the block. No good.
Hayden Gare clears the rebound with
Here's
authority.
Darno.
Hayden all the way to the basket, right hand finger rolling in.
You knew that one was going in there. He was taking that one, wasn't going to be denied.
Hayden Gare on the board.
40-18, it's been all Loyalsock here this second quarter.
Beautiful basketball so far by the Lancers.
Boyle splits the defenders, kicks it to the corner to Howlett. Howlett back to Boyle. Nice head fake, goes baseline, and they're going to get a blocking foul.
Rule number 1 of defense, Paul?
Never leave your feet.
You got it, my brother.
Boyle, we got Darno's going to inbound
Now
there.
that 2-minute time period is come and gone, and the Lancers are on a roll right now.
Absolutely.
And I don't see it. It's
nice pass, cutter in the lane, up and in.
See that? I was just about to get him credit for how good a defense they
Jake
played.
Yurkovich.
They left Jake get loose there for an easy 2.
I got to leave these pronunciations to you, Jim.
No. You got the accent. You got it.
Kicks it down low to Idris. Going to launch another 3.
Bang!
And I'll say it now, he's hotter than pepperoni on the 4th of July as he hits another one. Timeout on the floor. 23-point bulge for the Lancers. We'll be right back after a word from Dolly's Diner.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
And we're back here at the Magic Dome. Idris Ali on fire, Paul.
14
points so far here in the first half. Very entertaining, very solid game by the Lancers so far. Again, I called it the tied quarter that's extended right into 2. They have played about as clean of basketball as I've seen them play this year.
Yeah, almost perfect half. Boyle across over to Rogers.
And I know CI during the timeout, he told him keep the pedal to the metal, boys.
Absolutely. There's no letting up in the playoffs.
Nice
Boyle,
step back by
fadeaway
Boyle.
jumper. You're right, Jim. His shot looks
There's just something wrong up top, whether it is arm, elbow, hand. And you could definitely see it there. He's got a beautiful shot, ability to get open, just can't finish.
Nice pass to Dane on the block, onto the window, up and in.
Good job by Dane, pick and roll there. Great job by Idris finding him. Idris is playing a solid
I was going to say, that was all set up with Ali. There's another pick
tapped
right
away
there.
by Reese Watkins. Aiden Gare on the run out ahead to Reese. Reese all the way right hand up and in. The Lancers are running away and hiding, Paul.
27-point bulge, last 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go at a half.
This is exactly what Coach Insinger wanted, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach Everett, Coach Glunk, they got to be overjoyed with the Lancers start
That's
here.
short. Nice rebound underneath by
That might have been the only thing the Lancers done wrong here. They didn't box out, they didn't secure the rebound, and then they make matters worse with a foul and a three-point opportunity.
Jake Yurkovich looks to complete the three-point play. Substitutions coming in.
What's that name?
Yurkovich.
Nice. You a cold cracker from that blood. Can't talk. You're a cold cracker from way back, Paul.
Yep. He'll be shooting one, looking to convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way. That's hard off the back iron, and Jensen comes down with a rebound.
Here comes Idris on the run. Right
Lancers.
wing extended. He looked like he was going to pull back to Jensen. Drives down the middle. They're going to get him for steps, Paul. Little RVT action there. Lancers by 25. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. I don't think we saw this coming, Paul.
No, absolutely not. Well, I'll tell you what, they were up by 18 in the second quarter against Central, and Central came roaring back, so you never know in any sport. Nice pass down low.
Oh, Dane Armstrong with a monster block. Then they're going to get him on a little bump on the floor.
Swatted that one. We saw some good blocks last night. Talk about that.
I like the pace the Lancers have played at and the way they valued the basketball. Wholesale changes here for the Lancers. We got Big Julian coming in. Rowan's coming in. Dominic Jennings is in the ball game.
My man Dominic.
Along with Julian and Dane Armstrong. Nice cut to the basket.
Got lost in traffic there. Zach Rogers.
Rogers is having himself a nice half.
Yeah, good-looking freshman.
He has 9 points.
Averages 2 a game. So he's well over his average. Oh, nice pass down low. Jensen caught him with the trees there. Ball batted around, turned over, and Boyle comes up with it. 1:42 to go in the half.
Long
Boyle
three on the way from Boyle.
Julian goes to grab the rebound, comes out. It's Sagar.
Here's your
coming into
boy
the game.
on the run out. Dominic Williams. Right wing extended. Jumper on the no good. I think we got Dane on shove inside.
I think they called it on Jensen. Let's see.
Oh, Jensen?
No, they called it on Dane. Hey, Dane, you get 5 fouls. Dane's making them count.
Absolutely. Might as well get your money's worth, Paul.
Good to see my man Dom in the game. I told him last game, shoot the ball when you get it. He's got a good shot.
We got Julian, we got Dane, we got young Mr. Jensen, Dominic Williams, and your buddy Sagar on the other side for the Lancers.
That's Rogers. Rogers with the ball. Campbell, 3. Round the rim. That looked good from when it left his hands. And it's going to stay here with the Crusaders. 1:15 to go. 47-24. Loyalsock leads. 23-point bulge here in the opening half. And it's going to stay again. Good defense by Sean.
Well, the Lancers looking to lay a 50-burger on the board here in the first half. And I'll tell you, young Mr. Gare, I should say older Mr. Gare, Aiden, I believe, has 2 points.
Yeah, he's not even in the game right now. He's sitting on the bench. Long 3. Rattles around the rim, comes out into the hands of Campbell. Crusaders looking to reset.
Notre Dame Green Pond hasn't played here, I don't believe, at Williamsport High School, this group of young players. And you got to get used to shooting in here. It's an arena-type environment. There's more space behind the baskets.
Yeah,
obviously, Loyalsock gets to play here a lot. Here comes Jensen on the run-out, left wing extended.
We talked about that the last game here at Williamsport. We said a lot of teams aren't used to that big area behind the backboard. And it takes some adjusting to.
Good job by Sean. He went baseline, pulled up, short jump shot, missed it, but drew the harm. He'll get a chance to break into the scoring column here.
Sean shooting 65% for the year from the line. 42 seconds to go in the half. And at the half, we'll have Chris Massey joining us.
The doctor.
He's going to crawl down from the crow's nest up here. He's up there checking stats and tweeting away.
I don't know how he does it and keeps track of everything he does, Paul.
I have a hard time keeping track of the action.
Doc Massey from the Sun Gazette, great job covering, promoting, keeping statistics for local athletics.
Second one on his way is good as well. 49-24.
He's the official guy, Paul. I'm Mr. Unofficial, just so you know.
You were right, though. I saw the write-up today in the paper. You had the Hill brothers right with their points.
Hell, I would have bet against me that I had that wrong.
Boyle, baseline, gets the roll up and in.
Good for that young man. He's had a tough first half shooting. He gets the roll there.
Last 25 seconds to go in the half. Jensen back to Jennings. Ball tipped away. Up ahead to Rickard. Nice move by Rickard. Changes directions. Good block by Armstrong, and he's going to get his 3rd foul.
Again there, what Dane wants to do, though, don't reach over top. He needs to go straight up, perpendicular to the other offensive player and put his arms straight up in the air, and he would have blocked that shot instead of anytime you reach over the top, even if you don't get him, the officials are probably going to get you.
Well, they only 2. They must have gave the other foul to somebody else. I thought they had 3. They must have gave it to Jensen. Rickard on the line. First one rattles around the rim, and he's 83% for the year.
Did he make the first
He
one?
missed
I'm sorry.
it.
Missed it. 8 points a game, 83% from the foul shooter, like you said. So you're betting he gets the second one, and he did. 11 and a half seconds to go. Big Lancer lead here in the first half of the PIAA 3A State Basketball Championship.
And you never can take any team lightly in the state tournament. You never know what you're getting. Prime example, last night, Danville. We saw Danville, how good Danville looked at times this year. They lost to Tamaqua, who is a good team.
I'd have been paying my bookie money on that one because I would have took Danville and given the points, and boy, Danville.
They only scored 42 points. It was 49-42.
There's too much athlete. Just a bad night for the Ironmen, and they never really put it all together this year.
No, they had some injuries. Then they got hot towards the end. They knocked off Loyalsock. Then they lost to Montoursville. It's been tough. Long three around the rim, no good. And there's your horn.
Sean Jensen
heaves
with a little rebound there to add to the stat sheet.
We've played one half here in Williamsport. Loyalsock 49, Notre Dame Green Pond 27. We'll be right back with Doc Massey.
Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantees separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll always experience great customer service during and long after the sale. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
All right, we're back at the half with Doc Massey. Doc, Loyalsock didn't do much wrong there in that first half.
No, I think if they didn't put the backups in there the last 2 minutes, I think they might be up by 30 or so right now. So dominant half. They were 19 of 29 from the field. Obviously, Notre Dame was face guarding Aiden Gare. They read scouting reports. They figured they must have thought he was the only weapon on this team, and that's not the case, and that just opened up everybody else, and Loyalsock's taking advantage, and everybody's clicking.
Yeah, Reese Watkins had a great first quarter. I believe he had 12 in the first quarter. Idris Ali has just been on a different level.
Yeah.
He's making things happen and distributing, and there's been a wide open Lancer. We've seen some highlight reel passes here in the first half. And as for Notre Dame Green Pond, Boyle looks, I know he injured his hand against Panther Valley, and he looks like something's bothered him. I know he has the compression sleeve on his arm, but he's just not himself. You could just see it.
Yeah, he's not shooting well, that's for sure. And, some of that could be, he could be just one of those bad days shooting, but I have that feeling that the hand's affecting him on that outside shot. I think Idris has done a good job denying him getting into the paint. But I think a lot of those outside shots, some of them might be falling, if not for the injury.
Yeah, no, and a lot of times, Jim and I were discussing this in the second quarter. When teams come, and I know you and I have talked about this, when they come to like an arena-like atmosphere, a Martz Hall or Williamsport here, with a lot of room behind the backboards, it takes a little bit of adjusting.
Yeah.
Williamsport's always been really good at home. I think for that reason, these teams come in, they have to adjust. They have to pull up on their shots a little bit. It's very deceiving. Little depth perception.
Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to, and that's where Loyalsock has an advantage because they played here a couple of times.
Sure.
And they're a little bit used to it, so any kind of advantage at this time of year certainly helps.
What do you got point-wise here for Loyalsock? We'll go through them first.
Yeah, you mentioned Reese Watkins. He's got 16 right now, 5 for 5 from the line.
And that's something we haven't seen at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
His free throw shooting was really.
They're actually 7 for 7, which is for Loyalsock. That's really kind of surprising, but at this time of the year, you got to make your foul shots.
They're only a 60% shooting team for the year, so that's definitely good.
And you mentioned Idris, and I think he's become one of the best guards in the area. Where he was at the beginning of the season to where he is now, pretty remarkable how far he's come. He's an elite threat. He's got 14 points, 4 assists, 3 steals, and like you said, he's been making everything happen today. He's really fun to watch.
I think a big thing with Idris too is that early season ankle injury he had, and then he got hit with the flu, and kind of slowed him down. But he's been getting better and better and better. And as you said, I think he is one of the top guards in the area.
I mean, he handles the ball so well. He's got a good crossover. He's fast, and he's got that outside shot working now too. So he can be a nightmare to guard. And he's going to be back next year. He's going to be tough. And Eli Gare, he kind of got him going early. He had 4 assists pretty quickly in the game. He also has 5 points. He's going to be back next year. So they're going to lose some good play. Obviously, you lose Aiden Gare, you lose Reese Watkins, but the cover's going to be far from bare next year.
Yeah. And like I said, I read your article in the paper. I mean, you talk about this team that lost 4 starters last year. To say that they'd be back in the same position they were a year later with a 26-1 record, who would have thought that? Nobody would have thought that.
It is pretty remarkable, and it's not like they're playing lightweights during the regular season. And and Ron Insinger said it in the story earlier in the week. He thought they would lose a lot of games, or not a lot of games, but lose a fair amount, especially early in the season, because of the inexperience, that they might struggle in close games. It's been the total opposite. Time after time, they've answered the bell in those close games, and they've just gotten better and better throughout the season, and that's what you want. They're peaking at the right time.
Yeah, and I like the quote that he had in your story there. He said, what you put into things is usually what you get out of them. And that is so, so true with this team.
Absolutely. They've come a long way. And early in the season, like Aiden Gare has 2 points right now, not because he's playing bad, but because they've swarmed him. They've made it their priority to slow him down. But if that was the case early in the season, Loyalsock would be in trouble. Now you swarm them, and you pay the price because there's so many other good weapons have been developed here. And today's probably about exhibit 15 down the stretch this season.
No, you're right. Yeah, 100% right. What do you got for Green Pond so far, scoring-wise?
The Zach Rogers is the leader. He's got 9 points.
He played a good half.
He did. He's 4 for 4 from the field. So, he's going to be a good one. Other than that, it's a bunch of guys with 4. Casey Campbell has 4. Jake Jurkovic 4. Yeah. Boyle only has 3, and that came late. He got his first field goal late in the first half there. But he does have 3 assists.
Yeah, it's been tough to get going for them. And Rogers was impressive. Like I said, he's only averaging 2 points a game, but he has 9, and he's only a freshman. And this team, they have some young players.
Yeah, they're young, so I think you'll hear from them moving forward.
And it hurts them a lot without Jacobs in the lineup here.
Yeah.
The transfer rule, he was averaging 14 points a game.
Yeah.
He was all conference. in District 11 down there, and you know he has a seat down there on the bench. I can see him down there. But he was very instrumental in this team all year. Second leading scorer, and that's tough to replace at any level.
Yeah, and Loyalsock had to replace Rivers Parish, so they're kind of in there. Now, not from a scoring standpoint,
right.
but he was a good passer, played really good defense, so they can relate a little bit to that. But, yeah, when you're losing 14 points a game, especially at this point in the season, that's a big blow.
Yeah, that's and like Jim and I talked about with Rivers Parish, Eli stepping in the starting role now for him has done a tremendous job.
He has.
You know what I mean?
He's really grown into a good player late this season.
All right, well, we're ticking down here for the start of the second half. Doc, thanks for joining us. We'll try to catch up with you at the end of the game. And
sounds good.
Thanks for coming on.
Yep, my pleasure.
All right, thank you.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll all...
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome. Third quarter just underway. Thank Doc Massey for coming on at the half. Always good to talk to the Doc.
Always great to see Doc Massey.
And, Jim, I think all your numbers were right. Again. Wow. Idris, right where he left off. That's his third three-pointer of the game, I believe.
Comes out of the locker room just firing away.
And like Doc said, he's just improving every game. One of the top guards in the area.
Absolutely.
Boyle with the ball over to Campbell. Campbell, nice dish down low to Rogers. Up off the window, up and in.
Good little wraparound pass there by Campbell. Finds Rogers, and he finishes.
Rogers has 11, leading a scorer for the Crusaders.
Freshman having a nice ball game.
Oh, Idris so quick. Dishes over to the corner to Reese. Reese back to Siraj. They're going to get steps again on Siraj.
Well, I don't know about that. He's used that move all year long.
Well, they've been calling it the last couple of games. You know, you get new officials, and you know what I mean. Everybody calls the game a different way. He's been getting
good trap here by the Lancers. Reese and Siraj had him trapped up. He got rid of it.
Over to Campbell. Campbell kind of pulled the string on that one a little short. Oh, get that out of there, says Siraj.
Siraj trying to have a block party down low.
Boyle, nice head fake drives. Spin move.
Oh, beautiful move. He got the foul. See, there's a little example of Boyle. He's an outstanding ball player, just a sophomore, over 20 points a game, and we're just not getting to see his full skill level here today, but that was a great drive and a spin.
Yeah, he drew the foul there. He initiated the contact and couldn't get it to fall, but he will go to the line 76% for the year. First one up and around the rim and no good, and Notre Dame cannot buy a bucket here.
Again, whatever his ailment is there with his arm, it is definitely affecting his follow-through and his shot.
Second one on its way is good, 52-30. Just underway here in the third quarter. From the Magic Dome, Paul Bowe, Jim Webb on a Saturday afternoon here in Williamsport. Over to Aiden. Aiden kicks it to the corner to Eli. Eli drives baseline. Good dish to Siraj. He would have been better up just going up with that instead of putting it on the ground. But
well, he tried to gather himself there and got raked, and I don't think it'll be a shooting foul. It'll be on the floor. We'll trigger it. Aiden Garrow trigger it under the basket. 22-point Lancer bulge here. 6:35 to go in the third.
Back out to Idris. Reese on that left wing into the block to Siraj. Kicks it back out to Reese. Oh, nice pass in low again.
Good ball movement by the Lancer. Out to Eli. 3 on the way. Bang. Eli Gare having a day.
With all these threes, Jim, someone's falling off a bar stool somewhere. Long three by Rogers. And there's going to be a loose ball foul right there.
Good job by Idris climbing the ladder, securing the rebound, gets the foul. That's as good as a rebound possession.
On Galley. Draws the foul, his second. Lancers having no problem at all with the press and a little reach foul.
If you're CI, this is exactly what you want. I mean, you've had a long, storied career. You're in the state tournament. You're getting an opportunity here in the first round to play everybody a lot, get them a lot of action. Aiden Gare off the pass and bound. Bang, there's a three from a Siraj.
That's Boyle. Here comes the pressure again.
This is the kind of thing programs are supposed to be about when they get to this stage, that it's not getting to the state tournament, it's getting there and laying a big number on the scoreboard like Loyalsock is right now.
Well, we seen Montoursville last time get their first win in 35 years, they said.
Nice cut by Siraj. There he is, open and puts it in. Nice pass. Siraj just finds open space.
As you said, Coach CI has got to love what he's seeing here. Oh, nice baseline move. Kicks it back to the corner to Rogers. Rogers kicks it back, got caught too far under. Over to Darnell, long three by Galley is no good, but a rebound by Boyle, uses his body. It's going to stay here as Eli could not corral that. 5:13 to go in the third. The lead, Jim, is up to 30.
Well, the Lancers got him doubled up here, not what we expected, Paul. Like I say, a lot of opportunity here for minutes, a lot of opportunity in a state tournament game for young men to get to play.
Yeah, and I'm sure CI is going to get some of those minutes in, probably in the fourth quarter after they close this quarter out, maybe even sooner. You know, we talked about that playoff experience last year with this team when some of these younger guys got a lot more playing time.
Good save by Aiden Gare. Reese on the run out over to Idris Phelan throws it in reverse. Great run out by the Lancers.
62 to 30, 4:55 to go in the third. And that's Rickard with the ball. Rickard over to Rogers. Rogers kicks to the Boyle. Long three from the corner. That's short. And rebounded by Galley. Galley back to Boyle. Boyle trying to go baseline now, kicks it back out. Good defense by Reese Watkins. You never know it's a 32-point lead with the defense Loyalsock's playing. There's just no shots. Oh, nice move. Galley down low, cannot get it to drop. Rebound Aiden Gare, outlet right up to Watkins. Watkins, nice move.
Oh, beautiful. Little stutter step crossover, squared up and banks it in. Good pass by Aiden Gare on the outlet.
4:09 to go. Kicks it back over to Galley. Galley to Campbell. Campbell three ball on the way, no good. Rebounded by Siraj over to Idris. Over to Eli Gare in the corner. Nice entry pass down to Siraj. Good defense by Notre Dame. Gives over to Boyle. Boyle uses his body and gets it to roll in.
Good job by Boyle there getting the finish.
Good no call by the official there too. Very easily could have blew the whistle on that.
Boyle has 6. Far from his season average, but he little struggling with his health here today.
That's another travel right there.
64-32, Lancers got him doubled up, 3:22 to go, third quarter here from the Magic Dome.
Substitutions into the game. Ryan Domzalski.
Yeah, you got it, Paul.
And Mr. Jake Yurkovich. Swings it back to Rickard. Rickard drives. And they're going to call the steps there.
Yep.
Idris with the ball being guarded by Boyle. Up ahead to Watkins. Breaks the press easy. A nice spin move by Reese. Kicks it over to Siraj. Siraj hangs in the air.
Boy, he's got soft hand, Paul.
Absolutely. 2:48 to go in the third. Nice move by Rickard. Kicks it over to Domzalski. Up and in. Ryan Domzalski.
He gets on the scoreboard in a state playoff game.
Ryan's a senior.
He's a senior.
Averaging 3 a game. Gets his first bucket, and that's going to hit off the knee, I think, of Idris.
That might be Idris' first turnover of the afternoon. He has played an outstanding ball game. His handle has been on point. He shot the ball well. He's played great defense. Just an outstanding afternoon for young Mr. Idris.
Oh, nice move. Back to Campbell. Campbell's going to pull that three. Campbell can't get it to drop here in the second half.
I think they're going to get Eli Gare over the top there.
No, I think they called it on Green Pond.
Did they?
No, they did call it on Eli. Okay.
What in the world was that?
Lancers by 32.
I know we never like to look ahead in games, but the winner of this game, which by far from America was going to be Loyalsock.
Siraj on the steal, run out. Reese Watkins up ahead, strong to the basket.
Oh, baby! Reese Watkins slams it home.
Boy, he got up quick, Paul.
Oh, he did.
Siraj on the steal. We got another run out. Aiden up to alley-oop to Reese. Top shove, a little too long. Back to Eli. Three-pointer on the way. Bang!
Loyalsock just could do nothing wrong here. 71-34. And CI's emptying the bench. And there's a foul there.
On that
Eli,
dunk,
yeah.
I got Reese Watkins with 20.
Wow. He went up quick.
Boy, there's no substitute for athleticism.
No, not at all. We talked about Reese in the pregame, just does the little things tonight.
Wholesale changes for the Lancers. We got Jensen, Armson,
Sagar, Jennings, and Wilson.
big Mr. Julian.
Be good to see Julian get some good minutes here. Three ball on the way, no good by Domzalski. Sagar comes down with the ball. 1:16 to go, third quarter. All Loyalsock. Julian goes to spin into traffic.
Good thought by Julian. I don't know if his skill level's quite there, but he'll get there.
Nice move behind the back. Here's
Nice
a pick
steal
right
there by
there.
Dane. He'll throw it down if he gets a chance. Back to Sagar, tipped away.
And Dane did a good job boxing him out there so the ball would stay here with Loyalsock. As we said, I was saying earlier, Jim, Loyalsock advances and would have won this game, and that sure looks like it's going to happen, barring a miracle. They have a date with either Bishop McDevitt, who last year eliminated them, or Camp Hill on Wednesday night.
Well, things get a lot tougher from this point, Paul.
Absolutely. But I'll tell you what, you score 70 points.
Dominic Williams for three.
Dominic Jennings from behind the arc.
I'm sorry, what did I call him, Williams?
He'll take whatever, don't worry about it. Nice kid, Dominic. Talked to his dad before the game a couple nights ago. Always comes over, tells us we do a good job, Jim. That means so much here.
So I can get his name wrong, huh?
That's okay.
You got it right.
I got it right.
Dominic
Just
Jennings
remember,
for
Mr.
three.
Jennings, that was Jim that got it wrong. But he's the boss, so hey.
And here's something you don't see very often, PIAA state tournament games, the running clock, the mercy rule.
And the last 8 seconds here in the corner. Jennings is going to let it fly at the horn. Three,
Bang!
count it.
Have another one. Dominic Jennings for three. Did I get it?
You got it.
All right.
77-34. We played three here at the Magic Dome. It's been all Lancers. We'll be right back after a word from Biters.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantee separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
Welcome back to the Magic Dome. Final frame here. Jim, it's all Loyalsock, 77-34.
Well, I called it the tied first quarter because they were clean.
Domzalski for 3.
They have played as clean a basketball game and done everything right, the Lancers have. And it doesn't matter who they put in. They're just having themselves a day. And just a lot of fun for the young Lancers in the state tournament game.
And this will pay dividends. If not this year, it'll pay dividends next year. Getting that experience, getting that big game feel with a nice crowd on hand, and 40-point lead. Oh, nice shot by Drew Leary. The senior getting some time here. Drew Leary is a 100% free throw shooter, Jim. I bet you didn't know that.
I did not.
He is 2 for 2 on the year.
He looked good in that three-pointer.
2 for 2 on the year.
Here's a run out here by Green Pond. No good on the 3.
Darno, no good.
Sagar, your buddy.
Comes down with it. Shields him over. Over to Jennings. Jennings drives. Or excuse me, Jensen. Oh, Julian clears him out with a little Boudet move.
Good job by Julian cleaning up the mess. Offensive rebound, basket, little stat stuffer. Oh, nobody gets back for the Lancers.
Darno up and in.
Find your men, gentlemen. Now, if you're CI, you just want to finish this up strong, get everybody a lot of playing time, and get out of here healthy.
Yeah, and they'll find out their opponent today. I believe that other game on the pigtail of the bracket there is 2:30 start. So we'll see.
Big Julian doing work.
We'll know their opponent by 4 o'clock today, and that game will be Wednesday. The next game in the tournament. So nice this time of year. Games bang, bang, bang right after another, and it all ends in Hershey, Jim.
Absolutely, the sweet trip to Hershey for whoever survives would be amazing to see CI here in as many years as he coached make that trip to Hershey again.
Yeah. My question to you is, if we ever did the game in Hershey, you think they'd throw Hershey kisses at us?
I don't know. That's a great question.
What do you think, Cam? Hey, shout out to our crew again, Cam and Dante doing the job for us again.
They do yeoman's work, Paul.
They do. And the Riz keeping us real here from New York, King Kongin.
Is Riz still with us?
He is. He sent me a picture. He said we look good and sound good. And he sent me a picture, and he had his fingernails painted if it was him.
Dominic Jennings with a rebound.
I think it was the misses.
80-42 Lancers, big lead here. Fourth quarter, mercy rule in effect.
Oh, nice poke there. Lays it up and in. Ryan Domzalski.
Good job by Domzalski getting out in the passing lane, creating some offense with defense.
I'll tell you what, Notre Dame is still playing hard, though. They are not quitting, and that's a good sign there. Loyalsock's just outmanning them.
This was a tough draw. They were banged up and had some injuries, and then you get to come to the Magic Dome and play Loyalsock in a home game. That's a tough draw. There was a big old slap on Julian, but no call.
Campbell up ahead. Oh! Jurkovic missed it there. Swings it over the head. Armstead, little travel.
Little hesitation move there. That was like when you get the toss sweep in football, you give a little jab step, only you got to dribble it in the hoops.
It was like the counter give. Under 5 to go here.
It'll be a nice weekend for Coach Insinger and his Lancers to then back to work on Monday.
Absolutely, no days off. Armstead with the ball. On the left wing, swings it back to Jennings. 3 ball, round the rim and out. Rebounded by Darno.
I like the offensive aggressiveness by Jennings, though. I always want him looking for a shot. He's a great shooter.
I tell him that all the time. That was either a pass, underneath. We'll call it a pass.
Give Dane the rebound. He digs it out. Rohan brings it up.
Run, crosses over.
Nice move, left hand. Get in there.
Drives to the basket. Chase Kavanaugh into the game.
Good to see Chase in there, quarterback from the football team. Had a great year this past season for the Lancers.
Yeah, good kid. And I know Chase's grandparents always listen on WebWeeklyLive.com. I know they don't live in the area, and they always post that they're listening from wherever they are, somewhere out in, I believe, Western PA.
Last night we watched young Mr. Parlaney, who was the big fella in front of Chase, and if I was Chase, I'd have felt good with Mr. Parlaney in front of him in the football field, you know it?
I told him, he's the bull in the china closet. I told him that's his new name. And that's in a good way.
We're talking about Malachi Parlaney, who plays football for Loyalsock with the co-op, and Chase is the quarterback, and he looks a lot smaller without equipment on. Chase.
He does. I said that the first time I saw him. But what a good athlete, though. What a nice kid.
Great kid.
You know, as all these kids are in the Loyalsock team, and like I said, you talk about respect that they have for everyone. All of them came over, Jim, just to say hello to us yesterday. We weren't even doing their game.
No, they're good kids.
Absolutely. Kavanaugh.
That's that one thing that a lot of people don't understand about student athletes. You and I travel and do games for all the schools, and I don't think we meet a kid that's not a nice kid.
No, absolutely not.
It's amazing the young people our area has and how they're gentlemen first, students second, and athletes third. Now, sometimes that gets mixed up a little bit, but there's not a kid I wouldn't take home with me, Paul.
No, absolutely. Good kids. 3 minutes to go here.
Ryan Glunk into the game.
Yeah, that is Glunk. 3 ball there. I correct myself there. Kavanaugh's coming into the game now. That was Ryan into the game. I'm sorry.
You're fouling me up there, Paul.
Sorry about that.
That's
It all started with Dominic Williams.
There we go.
That threw the apple cart off.
Ryan Glunk, obviously Randy Glunk's son.
Julian for 3.
Wow. It's raining threes.
And he has a smile on his face so wide he can eat a banana sideways. Big smile by the big man. Ryan Glunk comes down with it. Up ahead to Armstrong. Armstrong goes up for the dunk and misses. Jennings follows it up and in.
Even when things go bad, they're going good today for the Lancers. Don with a quick 8 points. Dom Jennings. Yeah, my apologies to the Glunk family. I've known Randy my whole life. He was a young fella chasing us around, playing hoops. Ryan's going to be an outstanding ball player, getting his legs under him here this year with the Lancers.
And here we go.
Now
Jim, I don't have any of the JV kids on my numbers here.
No. Is that right? I didn't know that.
A lot of substitutions into the game here for both teams.
Did you get him, Paul?
That's Gunkel. I don't have any of the Loyalsock guys. They're all the JV kids. We don't have any of their three-pointer on the way. No good. 1:16 to go.
Run out by Mr. Miller up ahead. I think that is Ryan Glunk, isn't it?
No, that's 32.
I'm leaving him up to you.
Yeah. We'll call them by numbers. So we don't even have the Notre Dame guys with the long, big numbers. A lot of times in the state playoff, the roster that we're provided does not have all the JV kids on because 9 times out of 10 they don't get in.
Lancers getting to play everybody on the bench. Petey McDonald's going to be going in here.
If Petey goes in, I know his number.
91-49 Lancer lead as we walk it down.
Ball over to the right wing. Back to the top of the key. I know that's a Ross, number 20.
That's
I know that.
Mr. Gerald's brother. We'll play out the string here, Paul, under 15.
Into the corner. That was Becker taking that shot. 2 seconds. 1, and there's your horn. It's a final score here in Williamsport. Loyalsock wins it 91-49. We're going to be right back after a word from the Fairfield Auto Group.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll always experience great customer service during and long after the sale. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration, softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantee separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll always experience great customer service during and long after the sale. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area. Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantee separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
For over 33 years, Fairfield has been proud of what we sell and service. That's why we put our name on everything we sell. So whether you visit our Ford location in Williamsport or Montoursville, or our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Muncie or Danville, or our Chevy Cadillac dealership on Route 15 in Lewisburg, you'll always experience great customer service during and long after the sale. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
We're back here at the Magic Dome. I got some Victorian Lancers here today. Great job, boys.
Thank you.
Brees Watkins, Idris Ali, Tell me about today. Was it a lot of fun?
Yeah, for sure, especially when we got up. I wouldn't say we messed around, but Reese threw down a dunk. You know, Julian hit a three. We all know what we can do. It was fun.
Watching him get up to get down, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun, especially with the crowd.
Paul Bowe had a great call on your dunk, too. You'll have to watch that. Hey, come a long way since you didn't play football. You were All-State. Your basketball game just gets better and better. Tell me a little bit about your senior year and how you feel about it so far.
So far I'm just trying to have the most fun I can, you know, playing with these kids, trying to make it the best we can.
Enjoying every moment of it.
Yes, sir.
I love the hustle and how hard you play. And the confidence. You're even shooting three-pointers now.
Yeah, it's not like the beginning of the year.
What do you think of that, Idris?
He's a great basketball player and athlete. So
He is becoming an outstanding basketball. Hey, the way you controlled the game from the beginning, it was obvious. You came out, set the tone, set the pace. Solid game. Going into today, you knew they had quality guards. They might be banged up a little. Was it about what you expected from them?
Yeah, we compared them to like Jersey Shore and teams like that, so we kind of knew how they played, so we had a game plan for them.
And outstanding. Team effort today. I looked at the score sheet there in the second quarter, and Aiden had 2 points. And I know Aiden is an unselfish, complete team player, but did you think you'd get off to a run like that with Aiden only having a basket?
I mean, anybody on the team can score. Aiden can score, I can score, Reese, Eli, Siraj, we're all scorers. So
absolutely. And Aiden, people don't understand, he's an unselfish basketball player. He did everything he needed to do, shared the basketball, and made you guys all look good, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
So here we go. You want Bishop McDevitt?
Yeah, I like that matchup.
Last year,
I like
for
that
you
matchup.
Don't know, they gave us a little licking, didn't they?
Yeah, but it'll be different this year.
Would you rather see them next then?
Yeah, for sure.
How about you, Reese?
Of course, revenge.
Great senior season that you're having going into this year. Did you ever think that right now you'd be standing 27-1 heading to the second round state tournament?
No, I didn't think anyone did. No one expected it.
I don't think so either. And you and your brother Siraj, I always call you the Brothers Ali. Now we got the Brothers Gare, we got the Brothers Ali. Do we need to find some more brothers from Loyalsock?
His brother could join the team.
Grayson.
Should we get him out here?
Shout out Grayson.
Hey, great job today, boys. We'll let you get back to the locker room. Great win today. Good luck here coming up. We'll be covering you.
All right, thank you.
Commercial break. We'll be right back to wrap it up.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area. Rennie, a lot of folks talk about Allstate claim satisfaction guarantees separating you from everybody else. Please explain that.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, we're the only company has that. If for any reason you're not satisfied with how your claim is handled, from as simple as not a phone call, a return call, anything like that, we return your 6-month premium to you. That's the confidence we have in our claim satisfaction handling auto insurance claims.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome. Jim, 91-49. No one saw that coming. Loyalsock marches on like just amazing. I haven't lost for words for once in my life. It was just amazing.
We have Big Julian knocking down threes. It's your day.
Absolutely.
But hey, let's go over some numbers here. Aiden Gare, the Lancer sniper, assassin, he had 5 points. Siraj Ali had double figures with 10. Dane Armstrong came in and had a bucket. Elijah Gare played a nice game, had 10 points at halftime. Idris Ali got the Lancers rolling early, was just solid on fire, had 19. Dominic Jennings came in with a quick 8. Reese Watkins, 20. And he was solid, including the call of the day.
Oh, baby, he went up high for that one. Rammed it home. Take that one home to mama.
Ryan Glunk I have in the scoring column with 4 points. Julian Wilson, the big fella, off the bench with 8.
Yeah,
I don't think I missed anybody there, did I?
The total team effort, and apologies again. All the JV players came in. We didn't have the roster here for them, and we usually don't. I apologize to Coach Glunk. He laughed about it and said, don't worry about it.
Petey McDonald had 1 basket.
Petey had a tray from the corner. Also on Notre Dame Green Pond, like I said, just outmatched. The injury bug hit them. I believe Boyle had 6.
Boyle, the leading scorer, the young sophomore, bumped up a little, had 6 points.
Yeah, and
Zach Rogers had a nice ball game. He had 11. He was the high scorer for Notre Dame Green Pond. Who will there be better days? So what do we got ahead, Paul?
Well, we got on Tuesday night, we got Newman will be taking on Southern Fulton, I believe the name is the team. They're from out west, not sure the location yet. And on Wednesday, it'll be Loyalsock taking on the winner of the Camp Hill and Bishop McNevitt game. We should know that by about 4 o'clock who wins that game. They will, I guess, pick the sites tomorrow like they usually do on a Sunday. And Montoursville also is playing, if I don't want to mispronounce it, I know they're the 3-time defending state champs, Imhotep Charter.
Imhotep Charter.
Did I do all right with that one? Not bad for a cold cracker?
No.
And that game will be Tuesday night. So
Gary Chrisman will have the Warriors, and we'll take the Knights and the Lancers.
Yeah, we got
and
a full
I can wear
schedule.
maroon for both. That's a great thing.
You'll be in good shape, and I might even wear my maroon shirt too. Since the Webb Weekly shirt's in the wash. But we'll get that cleaned up, and it's a final score. We're going to sign off from here. Great to have a afternoon game, get to go outside while it's still light out. The sun is shining bright. Where I live, it's still snowing. But thanks for tuning in to WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. We'll see you Tuesday night from a site to be determined, Newman against South Fulton.